What's up, everybody? It is Tuesday, which means it is another edition, episode number 4 of Agree to Agree. What did I see already?
We back.
We back.
We back.
Agree to Disagree Talk, episode number 4. What's up, everybody? I am your host, Armond Anderson Bell.
Oh, and I'm your host, Charles Jake Johnson.
It's been a long week. It's been a good week. What's going on with you, sir?
Oh, man. Just gotta go take care of that camera over there real quick. One moment.
Okay. What's up, everybody? We're trying to get to you, get your questions, and we have a nice, hefty topic. Hopefully, we get to some hot topics, but tonight we are talking about do words have power, which streams from the boiling hot topic of Miss Gina Rodriquez and her use of the N-word earlier this week. So both myself and Jake will be giving our accounts, our feelings on those things, and then we're just going to spin it around and see, do words really have power? But we also got some hot topics. Did you see the video that I sent you?
Do words have power?
Was that your way of avoiding the video that I sent?
Yep.
Why?
Because we're not about to talk about that right now. We're going to stick to topic, and then if we got extra time, then we can jump on that.
Oh, I see. I see the light. I see the light.
We're going to talk about how black folks love to pick and choose when they want to be sensitive. We're about to talk about that.
Wait, are we about to agree?
Agree to disagree. Hey,
Are we about to agree on
the
something?
word agree is in there.
Right.
So.
Okay, so let's get this disclaimer out before we do anything. Again, so people don't get in their feelings.
We ain't got time for that.
This show is geared towards the educating, empowering, and the implementation of voices, thoughts, and points of views from whom by society and sometimes self-standards way of thinking are oftentimes misheard, misunderstood, and badly represented. By no means does this show wish to offend anyone outside the black male perspective, nor speak for anyone but the host, myself and Mr. Jake Johnson, and our guests when we do have them. We wish to raise attention and awareness of this through our diverse and controversial topics of discussion, attempting to change perception from an us versus them and a me against the world attitude to levels of self-awareness, self-evolution, and self-accountability in the hopes of making it in a better world and place for both of us and all of us to live. This is episode number 4, Do Words Have Power? Agree to Disagree Talk. So let's get right in it.
Let's do it.
Let's get right in it. For those who may not have seen actress of Jane the Virgin and other movies, Miss Gina Rodriguez, I'm assuming, was in a makeup chair getting makeup done, and she decided she wanted to go along with the song by the Fugees, If I Ruled the World.
Classic.
Classic song. We all know the lyrics, the verses, this beat, everything. But for some particular reason, she decided to show the...
Was it?
Yeah.
That was the song?
Wasn't it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was the song. I could be wrong. But...
I thought that was by Nas and...
Yeah, no, what was it? It was...
I didn't think it was about Rule the World.
What song was it then? It was... Refugee Camp. What song was it? Oh, okay. If y'all help me out, I know the song. Yeah, I know the song.
That's okay. One of the producers is about to Google it because I can't tell you what the name of it was.
I know the lyrics. I know pros. But anyway, there's a verse where Lauryn Hill's rapping and she says, these Niggras.
She didn't say R.A. That's not even a word. She said...
Did you not hear what I said? I said Nigg, whatever. She said, and the lyric says, these niggas give me heebie-jeebies. Then she said a slight laugh afterwards. Then folks got all in their feelings and wanted to come out of the woodworks and say how wrong she was, not realizing, in my opinion, how she played y'all. She played y'all because out of the whole song, out of her whole time of getting her makeup done or whatever the case, she chose to use that point to put up. What is it, Paul?
It was Ready or Not.
Ready or Not. Okay.
Ready or not.
Ready or Not. Famous song, Lauryn Hill, Pras, Wyclef Jean, shout out to them. But again, she chose to show this one snippet of her using the word, and she didn't bleep it out. She said, "These niggas give me heebie-jeebies."
What she got the right to say? I don't care what nobody say. I'm sorry, she got the right to say it. Why do she got the right to say it? And here's why I got a problem with black folks being all in their feelings and wanting to pick and choose when they want to be in their feelings. It's okay. She's of Hispanic descent. She's Mexican, is she? She's probably Mexican.
Latino.
She's Latino.
Right, we're going to throw that umbrella on there real
Okay,
quick.
so we're gonna just do that because we can't specify which one it is. So she's
Right.
she's a Latina. Okay, so she said nigga, and then black folks want to get up and get in the uproar and oh she shouldn't be able to say it, but black folks don't say nothing when Cardi B says nigga, when Tekashi 6ix9ine says nigga, when Fat Joe says nigga. You know what I'm saying? They're Latino, and Cardi's a Latina.
Right.
I mean, I could literally keep going. The list could go on. How many?
So she's Puerto Rican, but her mom identifies as Afro-Latina.
Who,
There you-
uh,
so
Gina
she,
Rodriguez.
So
okay.
she
That's
Puerto
Producer
Rican.
Paul, everybody. Producer Paul. Give it up for Producer Paul.
So she Puerto Rican, and us as black folks like to say Puerto Ricans are closer to blacks than Mexicans.
Right.
So, but everybody got a problem with her saying nigga, but not the the other names, the other people that I named. It's like you pick and choose when you want to be, when you want that social media attention, when you want to try to attack somebody. I feel like she got the right to say it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If J-Lo can say in that song with Ja Rule, I tell them niggas mind their business, but they don't hear me though. You know what I'm saying? What you thought she said? You thought she
She
said I tell them niggas mind their business, but they don't. Ain't nobody say nothing about that.
Jake, your glasses got a glare.
Oh, I'm gonna take them off.
I
I don't care about that glare.
I feel that she didn't do anything that we haven't done ourselves. And that's particularly why I chose do the words hurt. We always like to pick and choose and get in our feelings about things that should not have anything to do with us. She said she didn't say anything offensive. I saw she was just singing a song. Now, what I did see was that she used it as an opportunity to jump on folks' timeline and get in their hot topics. She knew that it was going to be a backlash. Whoever was recording, whether it was herself or her people, knew that I'm going to do this snippet and it's going to cause a lot of uproar.
I don't agree.
Okay.
I don't agree with that.
But again, it distracts folks. Now, then Proswell comes out of nowhere and co-signs and was like, and as you were saying, he was like, oh yeah, what she said was wrong. She's not urban enough, but it's okay for, and gave exactly, that's why I thought maybe you had seen his interview. He said that.
I don't even know who that is.
Proswell's the other dude in the Fugees. We know Wyclef.
Okay, yeah,
We know
okay.
Lauryn Hill. Proswell's the third member.
Okay.
He came out of nowhere, did an interview with TMZ.
Don't revoke my black card, y'all. Sorry.
And was like, yeah, she's not urban enough. It's okay for, and he listed those people you said, Fat Joe, Cardi B, to use it. And I'm sitting there like, well, first of all, where'd you come from? And second of all, why is that okay? There's a big difference to being black and having black in you. Read into that. But I don't think if you're going to say one thing, you have to say it all. We've allowed people to have so much power over that word. And although we have come a long way in trying to take back that power and the things that we says, we can't pick and choose when another person uses it. She did not say it in a derogatory statement. She was singing the song. But again, I also see that she was clout chasing and wanted to stir up trouble, and now she's the topic of discussion on several homes right now.
I don't agree. Here's why I don't agree. If Gina Rodriguez said nigga live on social media, I'm pretty sure she feels comfortable saying nigga regardless. Maybe that point or that part of the song is when she was going live, that part just came out and I mean that part just got the word nigga in it. She probably thought nothing of it. I don't think she specifically picked out that one verse or that one part of the verse because it had the word nigga in it. That's like me saying, okay, choose this I'm gonna choose this word right, or I'm gonna choose this verse here because it has what word do we use every day that I'm gonna just say nigga,
Niggas,
yeah.
bitches.
I don't say that.
Oh, well.
Not every day, but but that's like me saying I'm gonna pick out this one line or whatever, and I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna say I'm gonna just use nigga when it's a word I use every single day.
But did you see the video?
I saw it.
Did you see that she laughed after she said it?
If you
knowing
no if you look at the video from what I seen, she kept rapping with it. She probably smiled, but she was still rapping. She kept going. She ain't say nigga. No, she kept flowing.
right, but okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I see it again that it was a social media plot. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We get distracted so easily, and the four things that distract us as a people always have to do with race, always have to do with religion, always have to do with politics, and it always has to do with sexual
But it
identity.
only distracts us when somebody becomes sensitive about it. Had nobody
Exactly.
said nothing about her saying nigga, because they ain't saying nothing when J-Lo said it, because they ain't saying nothing when Tekashi said it 50 million times, then it
did
wouldn't
say
even
it.
be an issue.
They did say it in the beginning, but again, it was so swept under the rug.
Which means it wasn't no problem.
Right.
Granted,
She doesn't
we ain't
get
have
a pass.
who don't get a pass?
I mean, what I'm saying is, why doesn't she get a pass and
okay.
all these other people do? We've already seen the shit that Cardi B. We've already talked about the double standard of Cardi B talking about she drugged people to, when she. But that was given a pass, and yet again, they trying to hang Bill Cosby up by the whatchamacallits because he did basically the same thing that bitch did. It's a double standard, but it goes back to what I'm trying to say is that we have too much power, or we've given words. African Americans have gone from being colored to Negroes to African Americans to all those things. And we've taken something that was given to us negatively and tried to affirm it and turn it around. But then what happens is that when people use those same terms with us or to describe us, then we want to get in our feelings. If we wasn't sitting there saying N-word at every chance we get in songs, in conversations, and things like that, there will be no room to fall back on. And again, everyone doesn't feel this way. I think it's a generational thing because again, the generations before me, they went by colored, or Negro. I wouldn't want to be called Negro or color. So we evolved. We evoluted to using African, black, and I'm black and I'm proud. That was later on. The people who were using Negro and happy with that, they had a problem with that. It's always going to be one generation of people who take what was given to us in a negative way and trying to turn it positive and have a problem with that.
Real quick. Oh, I don't even got I left it at the house. The phone number.
Oh,
I ain't got the number.
is 323-577-7630. I think.
Yeah, I don't got the phone number. So,
So again, words we can't pick and choose. And again, I want to backtrack on a statement that I made when we first started. Remember, you had a topic of discussion on your page, and you were talking about why is it okay for gay men to call women bitches and things like that? And I went ahead and put my sense in, and now after looking at cases like this, I have to recount my statement and say that even that's wrong.
what's wrong? Wait, specify. What's wrong?
Using that derogatory term.
Who using the derogatory term?
In that particular case, gay men using the bitch word
Oh, to a female.
to a female.
I'm sorry, to a woman.
To a woman.
Yeah, they don't like to be called females in 2019.
Not
so.
everybody. Some people like.
I know some don't care, but
But I looked at that and I actually went online and there's I wish I could play it because I don't want to get copyrighted. But there's a statement that that started out with Oprah Winfrey talking about Maya Angelou and how she talked about the words having power. And when people would use derogatory terms in her presence, she would stop them in their tracks. And she said, one day we will be able to test the energy of the words we use. I'm a big believer in positive affirmations. So I know that words do have power. We've gone and we've evolved from being a certain name and a race, but then again, we can't get mad when somebody outside of that scope uses those same words. I am a gay man. I don't like using the word gay because it has different connotations of a different race. So some of us have called ourselves same gender loving. Some of us call ourselves queer. It's all taking what was given to us negatively and using it in a positive form. But if somebody from the outside were to come up to a group of, gay men and be like, hey, queers, or, then it's a problem. It wouldn't be a problem, I think, if we just kind of stop. And it's something that we're going to have to do. I personally have to stop. I use the word bitch freely. I even, when I was younger, coming into my whole gayness, we use the term fish.
What does that mean?
That is a term where you're saying how feminine you are, embracing your femininity, but it comes from a negative point of view where we're talking about the smell of a woman.
Oh yeah.
And
We
so,
say
but we were using it and to empower each other, like, bitch, you fishy today, And as I got older and realized that's derogatory. I got sisters, I have aunties. I wouldn't want nobody calling them fish. Or when we're describing a woman, we would say, oh, Miss Fing or Fish or stuff like that, or Fish got a problem with us. So I've looked back on my younger years and I stopped even saying that. We even use the word cunty or, oh, Miss Thing is giving us cunt. These are gay lingo. Just like we have certain hood lingos that we use, there's black gay lingos that we have. And again, they're come from, we've taken the negative and made them positive. So if I'm sitting there in drag, or if I see somebody like, bitch, she's cunt, or oh, she's giving us cunt. Again, it's a positive thing, but it's coming from a negative place describing a woman. And so I had to step back from that and be like, that's not cool. Because if somebody on the outside came in and said that to me or to us, then we have a problem. So again, it's the picking and choosing. But again, if we consciously take a step back and look at the words we use to describe ourselves or others, then I can think that's where it starts.
Okay. What do you guys think? Y'all kind of quiet today. What y'all think? I don't know. My stuff been messy.
Y'all forgive us because we're working on this technology stuff. We got devices going on.
Yeah, so I can't tell
Stream,
if anyone
you know.
said anything, left comments. You know what? So I see Lorenzo on here. Hey, Zoe, do me a favor, bro. Just say the word. I mean, just write the word hi. That way I know I can it's popping up on my screen. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Do we have any questions or comments on either device going on? No. Okay.
all right. So my thing is about that, as I stated before, I don't see anything wrong with Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. I don't see nothing wrong with them saying the word nigga. Why? Because they've been doing it. And I'm not saying it like they've been doing it in a derogatory way. No, they've been doing it the same way that we say it to each other. They say it to us. So don't get mad when Gina says it, but not when Cardi says it. Don't get mad when Gina says it, but not when Fat Joe or Tekashi and anybody like, one of them. Don't get mad. Leave her alone. You know what I'm saying?
And we love to pick and choose. Whoever started this whole black Twitter thing, like this is like a secret society of folks and sensitive, and it has to stop because you can't speak for a group of people. But where was that same energy that we use, let me not say we, that people use to try to block somebody.
Thank you, Kara.
Or cancel somebody. Y'all could be using that energy somewhere else. What's up to Jermaine? What's up to Maurice? Hey, Auntie Jackie. What's up, Reggie? Cheryl. Hey, Papa.
Thank you, Kara.
My good girlfriend, Bridget. Thank you guys for coming into the room and joining the conversation. Where do these people sit? Like, do y'all got some? She said it, and if it hadn't been something that was taught, there's 86,400 seconds in any given day. Do you think I'm really gonna waste my time worrying about what Gina? I'm about to say this bitch that Gina Rodriquez has to say? It's y'all really I want to know what y'all doing for y'all life because I got other things to worry about.
All right. well, yeah. So what we got next?
I mean, so where do we go from here? Where do
I mean, people just shut up. It's easy. It's easy. Stop being so. I in this era or this. I'm not gonna even say this generation. I can't stand this era of social media. Everybody has a. Everybody has an opinion. I mean, everybody always had an opinion, but everybody, everybody's so doggone tough and want to try to, make an issue out of nothing now. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy. Everybody want to make an issue out of something that's so small. What do I say at the end? Every segment. Make big problems small, make small problems non-existent. That's not even a problem. So it shouldn't even be brought up.
and you know what's even is worse is when they go and do these apologies. That
I
apology,
hate when they
that
apologize.
apology was so dry and so fake.
And I'm glad it was fake and I'm glad it was dry.
I'd rather my favorite meme and my favorite thing is Nene Leakes. Said what I said. I'm not going back. I'm not backlash. But because you're in this society, you have to. And baby, as good as actress as she was in Jane the Virgin, all of that came out. It was just as dry as porcupine pussy. It was just dry. Like I sat there, I was like, you don't mean what you said, but I'm pretty sure her people gathered around her and was like, you have to say this. Why? Why is she not allowed to feel and say the things that she said? She didn't do anything wrong. To those people who feel that she did something wrong, let's have a conversation. Why did she do something wrong? We have a comment by my good friend Jermaine in New York. He says, thanks for this topic. I think we are far too long tried to reclaim a word, but get pissed when others say it. So why not cancel the word? We have the power to create. So why not create a word that is transformative and empowering? Exactly. What? What? What, Jake?
You got any suggestions on what word to create? Because black folks ain't about to take away the word nigga. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's not.
Somebody else said it's decoded slang. Sticks and stones may break my bones. I get it. It's a slang word, but we've taken what was negatively given to us and tried to turn it around positively. And so it is. It's just that. She didn't say, oh, these niggas get on my nerves. She didn't randomly be like, oh, niggas get on my nerves. She didn't. She was singing the song.
She rapped the song.
I mean, it's certain songs that you sing that even the words don't apply to you. Hell, I sing a good Luke song every now and then and say the pussy word. Don't mean that I'm straight. It's just part of the song. Even though those songs were derogatory, they're some of the best songs in the world, though. But, it's still of the song. Now, again, I think that she was fishing for attention, because, again, it got her what she wanted. I don't know what she was doing before. I don't know what gig she was on, but her doing this got us talking about her.
Do I think she was fishing for attention? No.
That's our game, y'all. We have a little game. If y'all would like to ask Jake or myself questions that end in a yes, no, or maybe answer, we're going to try to play that game in the end, but we got little buttons going on.
All right, on to the next topic. I'm tired of talking about Gina.
Damn, Gina.
We ain't have to talk about it that doggone long. How long? God, dog.
How long did we talk about her?
Too doggone long. On to the next topic.
Okay. You want to talk about the other topic? Or?
No, you want to talk about that topic. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I mean, it's a hot topic. Why we gotta avoid it?
Go ahead. Bring it up.
Well, I don't know if y'all heard me earlier talk about the video that was brought up by singer Tank. Actually, after looking at the video, I saw it on my timeline and somebody else's, and he basically was saying, "You're not considered gay if you suck a dick once or twice." And it got my attention real quick.
Let's if I can remember, I mean, y'all can Google it or, whatever, look on Instagram. But if I can remember, here's how he said it. He said, if a guy gave a guy head, and he thought to himself, I don't know, I'm going to try it again. And he gave a guy head again, and then then that guy said to himself, you know what? It's not for me. I don't like the way it tastes. It's not for me. He said then the guy is not considered gay. What do you think?
You asked me or you asked the people?
I'm not asking the people. I'm asking you. I think I think you're gay. I think you're gay. And so do you. Stop.
Do
Come
I think
on,
he's gay?
Armand. Yes, you do.
No, again. Okay, so we're going.
Come on, Armand. Now, do I gotta
No,
bring up?
because
Do I gotta bring up a conversation?
what conversation? Because we've had many.
You said on the show that if a man, no, you ain't say this on the show. You said this to me. You said if a guy, man, let's say what you feel. Say your
That's
part.
what I. But see,
Because I know you
you
tell
know
the
what,
truth, shame
Jake?
the devil.
What I say, Jake?
You said he would be considered gay.
No, I didn't.
You said if a man gave another man oral, if a man did anything with another man, then he was already curious. If you're already curious,
Yeah, that's being curious and being, because again, being gay is totally different. There's a big
you don't be
difference.
your bro.
There
If you
is a big
curious,
difference.
if you curious, go on a date with a dude. You can't tell me. You cannot tell me
Okay.
that if a guy came to you and did that to you, that you would not consider that man gay. You wouldn't consider him that he was in the closet.
No, I wouldn't. I've had many guys who don't. Again, we're getting into somatics. We're getting into how they identify. There's a big difference between sexual identity, sexual expression, and sexual orientation. When you do something repeatedly, then that is more on a different scope. He's saying once or twice. Hell, I like titties.
I'm sorry, anything more than once is a repeat, right?
Right.
I rest my case.
Does not necessarily mean. What am I, a flexitarian? Every now and then I like to eat vegan. I cut out the meat. And I chose
Did you
that
make
word.
up that word?
I thought I did, but I realized I didn't. I heard it somewhere else.
Okay.
It's the actual term, flexitarian, meaning you're flexible. I don't think that oral sex is so. We're going by what the individual.
Can I ask you a
considers
question?
it.
Let me ask you a
Sure.
question. If I take this 9mm and I shoot somebody and kill them, am I a murderer? Or do I got to do it more than 2 times to be considered a murderer? Answer that for me real quick. A simple yes or no will suffice.
No, you are
No.
a murderer.
Okay. I am a
You
murderer.
committed murder.
I committed murder. I'm a murderer, right?
Right, but those are two different semantics.
Why?
Giving someone oral sex or engaging in
If
something. I've been with women. I've had girlfriends. Did not make me a heterosexual.
That was in the beginning of your curiosity, though.
Right.
So you can't count that.
So this is something that he's now. Again,
No. Because before you realized that you were a gay man, you thought you were straight, right?
Right, and I had to do things. That
So
I
you did
thought-
straight things. That man was already doing straight things before he did.
But he wanted to see if he, and again, he said once or twice, and again, the song by Lionel Richie, once, twice, 3 times, the lady baby. That song came to mind when I heard it, but I don't know, again, it's cut off, so you don't know the beginning of the
You
conversation.
can watch the whole thing. It's on.
I did. I sent it to you. How you gonna tell me?
The whole.
Okay, the whole-
I'm talking about the whole show.
Okay, because I didn't see the snippet that I sent you.
You gotta
it
watch
start-
the
okay.
whole show. My
He
thing
never
is,
did say himself, and so
No.
the
He
way-
didn't say himself.
But
Let's
the
put that
way-
out there.
right.
Just because he think like that, don't mean he
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying?
But the tagline again to get our attention, it said Tank says, if you suck a dick once or twice, you're not considered gay. So again, people got their feelings and their hopes and dreams, and they looked into it. And once I looked at the video, I saw. Now I don't know if he was using general statements or things like that, but the lines of sexuality, identity, and expression are so blurred. I've spoken before about the gentleman who I've had and relations with, who still had girlfriends and baby mamas and things like that, and yet they kept coming back. I can't identify them and say what they say they are. I know how I feel. I think what he's saying again is the name and the wording that person used to describe themselves. Do I think they would do it more often? Probably so. Probably so. But that's not for me to judge. I can't,
It's not judge. It's observation. So you don't think he's gay? I mean, so you don't think a man would be considered gay? And like I said, if I take this gun and I shoot that person once, and then I'm like, I don't know if I like that. Let me try it again. I mean, I killed that person. I killed one person. And I'm like, hold on. I'm like, I don't know. Let me try it again. Then I kill another person. Then I'm like, you know what? Nah, maybe this murder stuff ain't for me. It's not for me. I'm no longer considered a murderer.
That's different.
That's not different.
It is, because I can't, if I go and say I want to try escargot, and I've tried it once or tried it twice, I'm like, I don't know if I like it. Again, it's far-fetched because we're so want everything to be black and white. It's gay, it's straight, it's this or that. You can't tell another person how they feel or what they're trying to experiment with, because that's not you. There are certain things that you may try. There are certain things that you may try sexually on a woman because you're a heterosexual man and you realize you don't like it. Or imagine if she wanted to try certain things on you. Again, y'all get so sensitive when it comes to sex. If a woman decides she wanted to eat y'all out.
Just because you say no don't mean you're sensitive. If I say no, I don't want your tongue or your hands near my butthole, that does not mean I'm being sensitive towards that. That just means don't do it.
Okay,
That's it, but I don't mean I'm sensitive, just don't do it.
But if you were allowed to try, what is this? Right, someone said killing someone compared to sexuality is clearly an extreme thing.
Oh,
Boop,
I guess.
boop, boop.
They're all examples.
Boop, boop.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Check this out. So we're going to pick and choose. This is what we're going to do. If I check, no, check this out. I got 2 examples for you. Pretty much they the same thing. You don't give me the same answer. If I go out tonight, you know, I drink, I get drunk. I'm like, you know, okay, you know what I'm saying? Let me see how I feel tomorrow. I go out tomorrow, I drink, I get drunk. Am I alcoholic, yes or no?
No.
I'm not considered alcoholic, right? So basically,
You
what you're
were
saying,
trying it.
I was trying it. I didn't like it. I'm not considered alcoholic.
Right.
Okay. If I smoke this cigarette, I'm like, yo, this stuff nasty. I'm like, I'm gonna try again because I'm stressed. I smoke another cigarette. I'm like, dang, I can't kiss no chick because the smell of nicotine is in the back of my throat or whatever. Am I considered a smoker?
No, because
No,
you've tried
because
it.
I tried it. And so you're using that same logic when it comes to the whole giving head stuff, right?
Right. He's not
Okay, so
considered gay.
using the same logic from the alcohol to the cigarette to the oral sex, but not when it comes to the gun stuff.
Right, because that's different. You're
No,
murdering
bro.
somebody.
And
How
you,
else
bro,
can you
it, look,
describe?
the thing is,
There's no coming back. They're not gonna get up.
so can
and
you
say,
unsuck a dick?
You can unsuck the situation.
Can you? But can you? If a chick give me head, can she ever say, "I ain't get that man head"?
Right. Exactly.
No,
You
I'm-
can,
no, no,
you
no,
can
I'm-
delete the situation.
No,
Have we
let's-
not had jump off that we don't want to claim?
Look, man, that doesn't mean it doesn't.
but
It doesn't
no,
look,
answer the question.
It doesn't matter if
Have
you
we-
listen. I'm answering your question.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if we don't want to claim them. In reality, it happened.
Exactly.
So
But
like I
but
said,
there
can
is
you
power.
you can't unsuck one. If a chick gave me head, she cannot ever in her life. So she can say, but it's not true. I can always say, yo, yeah, shorty did it. I ain't gonna do that because I don't kiss and tell.
We're not
but,
saying that the situation never happened. The what he's saying is that that's not considered gay. Again, I like titties. I am not a heterosexual. I've played with titties. I've had mine played with. I've sucked on titties. That does not make me a heterosexual. That's what we're getting at, is the choosing of what the situation is.
Like I
No,
said,
we're
you
not saying that he
picking
does
and
not.
choosing.
He's not saying that he's never said, "Oh, I've never sucked a dick." He's saying by doing that once or twice does not make him gay. Y'all straight men get so caught up in the semantics of things. That is one of the
No,
reasons.
it's about
I'm at the
reality.
comma, Jake. I'm at the comma.
reality is still perception. I'm sorry.
No.
Yes, it
you
is.
guys get so caught up in situations of sexuality. Quiet as kept. Heterosexuals do some more freaky shit than gay people do. But we're considered that. There are things that I've seen done or on movies. I'd be like, I would never do that.
Okay, and then I'm pretty sure some guys be like, they see some stuff
But
that y'all do, they be
get
like, yo,
so-
I never
Right.
do no like that.
And that's okay. What you
So it's the same thing both ways. You can't
but
can't
gotta
single out
understand, you can't
heterosexual
say-
men,
Right, but y'all do that to us.
but y'all do it to us.
How do we do that to y'all? We
How
know
do
what
you not?
we know what goes on. It ain't our cup of tea. What you eat does not make me shit. Meaning, what you do does not bother me either way.
So what makes you think? So what makes you think what y'all
'Cause
do
y'all-
bother us?
Because y'all say it all the time.
We do? Name one person who say
the
it.
minute The minute a girl tries to touch your butt,
That's-
there even been studies of y'all nasty ass men talking about, oh, I'm not gonna wash my ass because that's gay. No, that's just nasty.
Come on, man. That's like, dude. I mean,
Have you not seen that?
No, I never seen that. I
Oh,
seen
my
I
God.
seen dudes say they don't wash their legs because the
No.
soap drip down from their body and hit their legs, so their legs is clean.
And again,
I saw that.
There was a before that thing came out, it was a whole study of men saying stupid ass out the neck shit, talking about, oh, I don't wash my ass in the shower because that's gay. You nasty.
All right, it must not have been that.
Ass nigga.
It must not have been that big. I ain't never heard that.
Look it up, Jake.
No, I don't need to. It doesn't.
Look it up.
I don't care to look that up. What I'm saying is you cannot pick and choose what you want to say is considered one thing, but this over here is not considered the same thing. I'm sorry.
He's saying you can't claim. He's saying the title of what's going on. Just because I've driven a car does not make me a driver until I've done it repeatedly. I went to the driving test.
I said it once.
Car.
I'll say it again. Anything more than once is called a repeat.
Right, and he said the same thing. This is once or twice that this dick sucking has happened. Now, he's not saying a repeat offender, which some of the men and they still don't want to claim that they're attracted to men. They'll use every excuse when they good and well are the bottom.
Aaron,
And again-
elaborate on that, Aaron. My sis said, she said, why are folks, I'm sorry, let me get in the mic. She said, why are folks so bothered about things that don't affect them? Gay
Right.
or not, why care so damn much?
Exactly. What you eat does not make me shit. If you like it, I love it.
Right, but if the question is, does that make him gay or not? And you want to talk about this, right? I said I want to talk about it. You want to talk about it,
Right, I do,
So which
because
means we're going to address the question,
Right,
so
because heterosexuals are so bothered when it comes to
time out.
identity.
Because I haven't seen no heterosexual male on my timeline or on my Instagram say
Right.
anything about it. You was the only one that came to me and said anything about it.
Right, Jake.
Nobody else.
Listen to the words.
So
that
you
said.
so you can't
You
say
said
because hold on.
timeline.
Wait. Because Tank is a heterosexual male, right? And Tank agreed with you, basically, right?
Right. He said it doesn't make him gay.
So there has been no heterosexual male that I have seen, me, I'm
Right.
speaking about myself,
Exactly.
that I have seen say anything about it. So you
Right.
can't say heterosexual male unless
Okay.
on your timeline you see it.
I went to the comment section in the video, just like the whole thing about Malik Yoba. There were black women in their feelings because Malik Yoba wanted to say that he was trans attracted and wanting to be an ally to the trans community. Again, people are in their feelings when it affects them personally. If it don't apply, let it fly.
I agree.
It has nothing to do, because at the end of the day, whoever this two dick sucker person is, it's not gonna make me or break me. I want to see the whole video to even know how they got on the conversation, because it looked like a whole bunch of women.
Lip service. That's all they talk about is freak stuff, man. That's Angela Yee from The Breakfast Club. That's her podcast with her
Okay.
girls. All they talk about on lip service is freak stuff. So, with every celebrity they bring on, that's all it is.
Okay, but I think they was poking the bear because they.
You know what? I agree. I was talking to somebody earlier and said, you know what? That was a setup.
Yeah, it had to be, and that I didn't even know he was on the thing. I just see, and again from the headline, made it look like he said that about himself. And so until I actually looked at it, I'm like, it was a general thing. So again, it was the clickbait, the snippet. We know how it is that because I didn't see the full interview. I just saw the snippet that I sent you. Questions, comments.
Yeah, we got something right here.
Yes. Paul, what's our time?
We are at 39.
Questions, comments, send them in. Let us know what is on your mind.
Well, Kara said, you know, thanks for tuning in, Kara. Kara, her and Zoe, they come in. They every week they make sure they watch and interact. Kara said, here's the thing. Realistically, if he does it once, he will be looked at as likely to do it again. It's one thing when someone claims, I'm sorry, I got to bring it up here. I got great eyes, but this is just too small. She said, it's one thing when someone claims, but when they dabble around, it creates uncertainty. You get that?
Yeah. Again, that's the interpersonal things have to deal with My aunt Jackie says, so if a man receives oral but not give oral, is he considered gay? Again, it all goes back to what he wants to consider. The action may be one thing,
So
but
are you saying that?
how you define yourself is something
Okay,
different.
okay.
Because
So if he
there's no
defines
way.
himself as okay, I tried it. I don't like it. I'm not gay. He defines himself as not being gay, right?
Right.
Okay.
But
So
the action
okay.
is different. That is
Right.
a same sex thing that a man having sex, oral or whatever, even kissing. Now I've kissed the song "Kiss the Girl." I've kissed girls myself, but that doesn't make me. I'm a damn good
Right,
kisser,
but
quiet
because you
girl.
identify as a gay man, right?
Right, but
And
that
after-
doesn't
and-
make me straight. Like
right.
if I went out and got drunk, even if I did it
So
intentionally.
right, so it's all about what you identify as, right?
Right.
Okay, so if I murder these two people, I don't identify as a murderer.
But there's no coming back from a
but
murderer.
ain't no coming back from you. Come on now,
It is.
you cannot say that.
I've kissed girls before, and
Bro.
I've kissed more men.
And I've never killed nobody before.
But
I've
murdering
never.
is
There's
Jay.
people I've never killed. Why do
can't-
these people count and make me a murderer, but the millions of other people I ain't killed, they don't count for nothing?
Jay,
Let's put it.
you
Let's
said-
let's put it on a scale. Let's put the people I let live versus two people that. Yo, this is not real. I'm not talking about people that I've killed. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead. 'Cause
I
Y'all
don't
not
know.
about to take this clip. In about 6 months to a year when I'm mad famous. Yo, Jake said, shut up. Let's put it on a scale and let's see what outweighs what. I'm sorry, you cannot if a girl gave me head, she can never say or she can never really believe that she ain't do it. You did it.
Right. We're not talking about the action. We're talking about how they the
identify.
incident
I
was.
get it, but you
If
cannot
you have
separate
sex
one
once or
from the other, bro.
If you have sex once or twice on the first day, and then after that you be like, okay, I'm not done, or I'm done. That doesn't. You can't say, oh, I'm a hoe. You can call yourself a hoe if it's multiple repeats.
Well, I mean,
Say
come on,
again.
now, like.
Nobody has to know.
Right. The action was hoish, but that doesn't make you a hoe.
Action, man. Look, I don't believe in calling girls hoes. I'm gonna be honest. I'm
But
sorry.
you don't believe, but some of them call themselves hoes. Some of them is proud to be hoes,
And
especially if you're a good one.
and I
Shit. Because baby, back in gonna have to talk about that one.
I knew Aaron was gonna disagree. But
again, we're
but
separating
Kira
the
says
action versus what they
identify as exactly.
Right.
But Kira says, Jake, you keep making your example as first degree. Take it down to second degree or manslaughter, and I can get with the example. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But to me, I don't care if it was first degree or second degree. Murder is murder. Manslaughter, okay, that's different.
But
okay,
Jake, murdering you can't come back from.
and you cannot unsuck a dick if you did it,
but
man.
Again,
I'm sorry.
we're not
You-
saying he didn't do it.
You-
He's
we're-
admitted it.
and we're going
But
with
the
what-
action is, again, I don't eat
It's
all the
all
time
up-
healthy.
and-
I every now and then like a good vegan patty or things like that. That does not make me a vegan.
And just because
But it doesn't-
somebody kills somebody doesn't make them a murderer. If a man sucks two dicks, that doesn't make him gay. Sorry.
Are we talking about at the same time or two different instances? I want to know these things.
Please
Because
help.
what?
Please help.
Why? Why? Because we ain't talking about pussies and titties?
You want to talk about it?
Right, yes, stop, you know my weakness, stop. Oh, why is it's always something different? And I get it. Y'all got to keep y'all masculine front, whatever the case. But the minute we talk about what we like, it's a
No,
problem.
because nobody talked about. We haven't even talked about what gay men like. We didn't talk about that. That has not came up at all
Right.
in this whole segment.
Okay.
So don't even try to use that to run with it because it ain't even come up.
Let me see. Okay. Questions, comments.
I'm
Do
sorry.
do
That's
have
just
any-
that's
do we
just how I feel.
Okay. Give me you got a yes or no question, or maybe for me.
No, look. You opened up that gate, bro.
Right.
You opened up that gate.
And I stepped inside of it as a proud person I am.
To me, that makes you gay. To Armand, even though he said one thing before, but to Armand, it doesn't make a man gay. To me, it
No.
does.
No, but you can't say what that man chose to identify as.
Right. So, but come on now.
Until
man.
until they proclaim that that's what they are, then we can't say what they are. Well, again, we're
Okay, let me ask you a
separating
question.
action
Okay, let me ask you a
from-
question. Perfect example. Is Donald Trump a racist?
Yes.
Has he ever identified as a racist?
He's not going to.
Oh, so how can we call that man a racist? Because of his actions, right?
Right.
Oh, damn. Am I making my point? I think
But
I
how
am.
many times have he done it? We ain't
As
talking
I
about
said
one or
twice
two.
already.
He's a habitual
no.
pussy grabber too.
No. As I said as I've said multiple times, anything more than once is called a what? Ladies and gentlemen, repeat.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if Donald Trump never I believe he is, okay, for the record. But if Donald Trump, since you said it's all about what they identify as, if Donald Trump never said to anybody, "I'm a racist," he does not identify as a racist.
But he's done it more than one.
But his actions show that he is clearly a racist.
Right. He has rape at a time he had rape before he even got to be
It's
president.
all about none of this matter because
But
it's all
right.
about what he identifies as. You cannot
Right.
take one thing and use it for this, but then when I bring up another example, it doesn't count for that. Come on, you can't do that. You can't do that. I'm sorry. He thought I wasn't about to hit him with that blow, y'all. He thought I wasn't coming with it.
He will identify more as a habitual pussy grab before he identify as a racist.
Look, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. All I'm saying is, if you said it's all about what that man identify as, then we're going to use that same rhetoric for Donald Trump.
Well, yes.
Thank you.
In that case. In that case.
See, picking and choosing.
And that's what we do. What else we got? Send me those questions.
Aaron said most racists won't say they are racist, and most men in the closet won't say that they are gay.
Of course, and I've never said that.
No.
Okay.
I'm addressing Aaron.
No.
I'm
I
addressing
know.
what she said. So most racists won't say they are racist. Aaron, most men in the closet, or all men in the closet, won't say that they are gay. Why? Well, that's why they're in the closet.
Right. And again, but they personally don't think they just like a drunk honey won't. They can be pissy drunk, fall on their ass. I'm not a drunk, bitch. You drunk.
Why? Because
They
of
had-
because of the action, right?
Right.
Damn, am I proving a point
No,
again?
but
Paul,
that-
am I proving my point? He don't want to answer that. Come on, man.
That is two different things.
No, there you go again. You don't bring up the example. Don't bring up the example, but then when I crush your example, you want to say it's two different things. Come on. I'm just using your words against you, which
The
means
name
I
of
am
the show,
stating
ladies and
facts.
gentlemen, is Agree to Disagree.
Talk.
Right. Questions, comments, concerns, chime in.
Hey, that boy Jake Spiff, I'm on fire right now. And I'm on fire.
Someone said, no matter how most feel, for $1 million, most masculine males would take that as a job versus being gay.
Wait, what?
Wait, huh?
He's basically saying, like, as an actor, if you got hired to be a gay man, you would do it for the money, but you wouldn't consider yourself gay. But you're acting.
Wait, but this
I'm
is
sorry,
di-
that's not the
right.
same thing.
That's
That's
different.
literally
acting,
like night and day.
Right,
Acting,
is
you
different.
ain't sucking no damn
right.
dick.
You can have implied sex, but until when the dick touch your throat and your tonsils, that's a different story. Because I don't think only thing he was acting was if he liked it or not. That's a different thing.
And according to the example, he didn't like it.
He didn't like it.
After the second time.
I just think.
I'm sorry.
I just think he had some bad dick. Honey. That's all I'm saying. Because baby, some good right.
You would know after the first time. Because
But and see, the thing is, I want to know more.
If
Look,
I
wanna
did
be
something
in-
with a chick and I don't need to try it out the second time. I know
Oh.
for a fact, nah.
just like I know what some bad dick or some bad ass is. It's the same thing. So maybe he had to try. What, Jay?
Oh, you heard me?
Oh, see. It's cute. We were talking about pussy. It was gone down the minute I talk about.
I didn't say puss. I said do something. I said do something with a girl. That's what I said.
What else you doing? What you doing? Braiding her hair? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just saying.
Right. So I'm saying that's the thing. It's a different thing. But I want to know, like, this scenario, was it real? Was it implied?
I think
Was it two different dicks? Because I mean,
according to what they said on lip service. According to what they said on lip service, it's two separate.
That's a funny name, Lips.
It's two separate times. It's two. I don't know if I mean it's just an example, so they ain't say the same guy. It was just two separate times. In my opinion, like I said, in my opinion, if y'all saying Donald Trump is a racist, even though he never identified as a racist, but his actions showed it, then that man's actions showed that he did homosexual things. That makes him gay.
MAYBE, let's go with maybe.
Let me say this so they don't get sensitive. I don't have a problem with the homosexual community, with the LGBTQ community. Let me go ahead and put that out there before y'all try to drag me. Okay? Armand, do I got a problem with your community?
I'm one individual. I can't
Answer
represent all
the
them
doggone
bitches.
question. Do I got a problem with
You
your...
don't have a problem with me. I don't know how you are in front of other gays.
If I have a problem with... Nah, okay. Everybody that know me know I ain't got a problem with it. So, what's up? Go ahead.
I mean, I already know the answer to this, but someone told me to ask you.
I already know what you about to ask. I knew somebody was gonna ask that question. I knew somebody was gonna ask that
But
question.
he said, would you give head for $1 million?
Oh hell no, bro. No. Can you hear me over there, bro? No.
Why wouldn't I ask the question?
$1 million.
Why
I don't care if it's $1 million.
Why wouldn't I ask the question?
Like, what are you?
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna get my $1 million another way. I don't need to do that to get my $1 million.
If you're in dire need, like if you need it.
No, I'm never gonna be in dire need of $1 million. The hell?
Well, if the shoe was on the other foot,
What?
Mama, come on, let's go. Let's get this $1 million. I'm gonna do this real quick, and I'm gonna get my $1 million at the end. So,
Would you for $1 million?
Would I eat the vagina? For
Yeah, would you?
$1? I have to get more than that. But I would do it.
So
if
that
it
mean
was
the answer is no, right?
money.
That means the answer is no. Not for $1
I would
million.
do it for a good amount of money.
Would you do it for $1 million?
No, it has to be more.
Oh, okay.
No, it would have to be more.
That's what you call a
did
straight
you
one.
did you ask me the question,
I don't need to ask you the dog question. Boy.
Why?
Cause you 100,000. You like, okay, what's up?
baby? In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I mean, not well. Yeah. Someone said, Jermaine Green, again, my good friend from New York, behavior, identity, and stereotype goes hand in hand. To be gay is more than just sex. Just
Great
like
question, Aaron. Go ahead.
Just like being heterosexual is more than sex. Why must we sexualize people and not allow folks to be expressive? Exactly. I said that there's a big difference between identity, orientation, and expression. There are heterosexual drag queens.
Yeah, I know.
There are people who are asexual. How a person identifies and their behaviors that they do are on a different level.
Let me get on what Aaron said. Aaron, great question, because I just learned this last Tuesday. There's no such thing. I'm going to read her question. Her question is, women that have sexual relations with other women, are they considered gay? Or do you think it's just more socially acceptable? I just found out last week that there's no such thing as a gay woman. Women can't be gay. There's no such thing as a gay woman. You found out at the same time I did. There's no such thing. I never knew that.
Well, no, it's the title. Gay is more considered for men.
So only men can be gay. Women is considered.
They're lesbians, but then again, it goes down to the semantics of how that woman wants to identify, and it goes down to we have butch lesbians, we have lipstick lesbians, we have aggressive.
Y'all got too much. God. Oh, come on,
because
man.
you guys have put just like it ain't.
Don't
no
say you. We
Okay.
didn't give you all them different definitions and titles and names.
I'll
We
rewind
didn't do that.
It's no different than niggers, Negroes, colored, African Americans, all that kind of stuff. When you
Yeah, you want to know why? You want to know why it's different? Because we didn't give us those names.
Yes, we did.
Man, we didn't. So we gave us colored.
No,
We called us colored. We called us niggers. I don't even
Right.
say that word. I hate when black folks say that word.
we called ourselves blacks. We called ourselves African Americans. We call ourselves woke. Those are names because we've taken the negative.
Forget that woke stuff.
We've taken the negative and tried to affirm it positively. And so when a group of people feel that title that was given to them no longer describes them, then yes, they evolved. They've called themselves lesbians. They called themselves femme and stud and butch. And even those groups of people now don't even like using those words. Today's same-sex attracted women don't like being called butch or femme.
Because every year is something different. That's exactly why it's so hard for us straight men, or any, not even just straight men, anybody in the heterosexual community to even try to be. I'm gonna say try to be friends with y'all, but it's difficult because we don't know what's PC when it comes to y'all.
It's no different than Latinos using the X on Latino and Latina. They've outgrown.
How long has it been since?
That's recent.
That's recent, but still
but they're taking the steps from the orientations and taking that, saying this doesn't fit us. We've outgrown that. Just like when you outgrown a certain form of acting, you're no longer typecast. You can, do different things. I'm looking at your glasses. I know where you got those from. I have those same ones.
Do you?
Yes.
I love these joints.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, as far as how to,
I was gonna wear them tonight too.
as far as how to properly address anybody in your community, it is very, very difficult for straight individuals.
It's difficult for me because I don't even know how a person may feel or what.
You talking about for your own community, right?
I'm talking about me to another person. Again, it's an individual basis.
So that's right. So basically,
I don't like to say drag queen because I have to use it as an umbrella. My card clearly states female illusionist. And people always say, oh, are you a magician? Yes, because I make all this look like it's naturally born. But I don't like saying drag queen because of the negative connotations, especially as far as acting goes. Mm-hmm. So you have to ask a person, and I think that's only fair. How do you like to be identified?
But see, but that's the thing, man. It's just too much, man. That's too much.
How is too much when a person wishes to be addressed a certain way?
They have that right, and out of respect, they should be addressed that way. Mm-hmm. But just like I just learned last week from you that women can't be gay. That they're not considered gay. They're considered lesbians. Today, you just came with 4 other names for them. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I get that. And again, if you're not in that community, then you don't know. Hell, we may walk out the door and it may be a whole new term. I don't know. And again, I've only known it's individual basis. Like I learned from the East Coast that they call themselves SGL, same gender loving. And I like that. And I start using that term over here, people on the West Coast, because it's more affirming. It takes away from the negative connotation of what gay is. And in that gayness is the racist and the white stuff. So same gender loving was brought up to affirm the connection and being proud of both being black and attracted to yourself, because gay was always like a negative term, and it can still be, but people have taken it. Like I personally, I can't stand the word queer. That irritates the hell out of me. But there are some people who use that word as a form of empowerment. I would never use that word or never use it to describe myself. But if a person wants to be queer, then that's fine. Again, they've taken the negative.
What is the difference between queer and gay?
I can't say because I don't call myself queer. Only a person who calls himself queer will see, like I can say I consider myself a hood queen. Well, what does that mean? That for me, that means I'm proud of being from the hood and also being proud of being the diva queen that I am.
Did you make
Somebody
that up,
else,
or is that actually another name that you guys go by?
No, it's not. You don't see too many hood queens.
But you didn't make it up.
No, I did make it up.
Okay, so that's something that you made up. Okay.
Right, and then somebody else made, just like I start using female illusionist on my business card since 2011. I started seeing other people use it.
How did I know Aaron was gonna like anything John says? God, what them two? I swear, I love him to life, but boy.
What's
God.
the time?
So that means we only got 2 minutes left.
You got a couple minutes.
Okay.
There's no hard out.
Okay.
No, what'd you say, Paul?
He heard the word hard and just come on, man.
Don't, because if it had been a hard, see, don't try to pick and choose what you hear and what I hear. Shit, if it had been something to pique your interest,
Hey.
like the damn basketball players.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch that game.
Right,
You got the Lakers game on right now? What's the score?
We don't want to hear about that.
What's the score?
You must be on us.
Clippers up.
I'm sorry. We don't want to hear
It says Kira says,
Can y'all bring in the locker cam like I asked?
Kira says, well then can't nobody ever win. Someone's always going to have a problem.
Right.
This is correct.
This is true.
And it's the only reason why that individual will have a problem is because we don't know. We don't know. Why don't we know? Because 1 minute you want to be called this, and then the next minute when we call you what you want to be called, you are no longer considered that. You want to be called this. So now we have just offended you because we didn't know. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is we don't know. Like I said earlier, we don't know what we don't know how to properly. Come on, man. We don't know how to properly address you guys.
Don't do that.
I know. Why did I say you guys?
Don't do that.
But you know what I mean, man.
You people. I know what you mean, but somebody else may will look at this and he called us you people.
He called us a you guys.
Right.
Let's wait until he's famous and let's use this clip and let's cancel Jake. Shut up. Use that clip. How about that? Because he always gonna defend me. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
No. I'm gonna defend your opinion.
Everybody
but,
know me. No, I ain't homophobic. I mean, I ain't homophobic. I ain't got no problem. I said that correctly, right? I'm not homophobic. That's the correct way to say it.
Let's just say if the situation
I don't want to say everybody know. Never mind.
No, because you have that you may not be homophobic, but if the situation happened from just like I don't consider myself racist, but if you do something and you happen to be of that race, I may get mad and call you out of that. Does not mean I'm racist or a misogynist or things like that. But situations need to be certain.
Aaron, that is my point. Aaron, she says it is not up to us to decide what is and what isn't offensive to other groups. I agree. What I'm saying is if we don't know, if we want to properly address an individual, but we don't know how to do that because it's something different every 4 months, then you get what I'm saying? Like if we don't, I mean, we just don't know. So we don't mean to, most of us don't mean to offend a group of people because we think we're properly addressing them when in actuality we're not. It's only because we don't know.
But that also as accountability to the individual, knowing there's a difference, and we as adults should know the difference from being made fun of or talked about than the person who's inquisitive. That's just, again, how we came to do this show. I saw the things on your page, and I was like, oh, this person has something to say. He wants to know more or ask questions. And so there's a difference. And my response is going to be different than the person who just blatantly says what are being ignorant in the things that they're saying. There's, and I don't even like using the word ignorance, but when a person doesn't know, it's you can tell. You can tell when a person, it's so funny. Like sometimes, I don't know if you've ever seen that they're on the bus or train, there's a deaf person comes on and they got this little piece of paper and they selling stuff and it gives, I'm deaf and all kind of stuff. Sometimes you just want to come up to a person and say, here, and to read the paper, how do you identify so I do not offend you? I think we should have like that little card because.
But see, that's even bad. So even you're saying, and in other words, even you're saying it's too much.
Yes.
That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah. Because even, again, I mean, it's every day. And again, I may want to wake up and be that bitch. And tomorrow I may not, I may be in my feelings. I'm like, don't call me, but you just called yourself, So again, we as individuals have to be cautious of the words that we use, even if they are affirming who we are, because the wrong person may come around and we not feeling that. But you just called yourself a bitch. Well, that was on Tuesday. Today is Thursday. Well, bitch, pick a struggle. Shit. I get it. I get it. We as much as we want people to accept us, and again, that's the whole point of this show, is learning to accept and understand other people.
Hey, real quick, Aaron, thank you for tuning in today. I want to just personally say that, sis. I love you. I know it's way past your bedtime, but you tuned in and you're interacting with us. Thank you. I love you,
Aaron.
That's my sis.
Oh, wonderful.
That's one I always argue with on social media, but
wrap it up.
Okay. All right. Producer said we got to wrap it up. Yo, make small proud. People,
What people?
people who got it. Or go back to episode 3. You can have it there. I said it on there. So
And I'm the co-host sitting next to the big head over here. My name is Armond Anderson Bell, and I can be followed on Facebook, Instagram, all social media is Armond143, ARMOND, the numbers 143. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We are growing, we are evolving. We are here to entertain you as well as get topics of discussion started. So I don't know, take this show, run it with the week. You know, I would say go to the water cooler, but I don't think people sit around the water cooler no more. But in all reality, again, thank you guys for joining us. Again, this show is created to spark conversations that we normally don't have. We are in the beginning stages, so we're just feeling each other as co-hosts at the show. So again, thank you very much. See us next Tuesday. I think we already got next Tuesday's topic. I don't know. We'll by Tuesday we'll have it. So again, thank you guys. Share the video, like, comment, send us your concerns, your questions, your reads. I'm up for it. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful rest of your week.
agree to disagree talk.
Thank you. Adios. We out this bitch.